Welcome to Learning with Multilingual Students, a podcast for educators working with students classified as English learners. I'm Sophia Diamantis. In today's episode, we interview 3 high school students from Afghanistan, the Dominican Republic, and Ecuador, as well as a bilingual school leader. My colleague, Baquita Jarman-Smith, and I were about to begin working with their teachers, but first, we had the opportunity to hear directly from the students. The 3 students shared about their schooling experiences in the United States and their future goals. We asked all of them the same questions. To ensure the privacy of the students, we have not included any names or the name of their high school. We started by asking them when they entered school in the US and what their future goals were.
So I entered school in 2020. I was a freshman and I'm so interested in math and I want to be an engineer, and I'm really trying hard to get into a Yale University. That's my biggest dream. They're saying no one can go easily to that university. I really want to go there.
When I was in grade 10, I want to go to the university.
Fourth grade. I want to apply for UConn University because I want to be a lawyer or a psychologist.
The goals these students described for their higher education don't reflect typical data about post-secondary advancement in multilingual learners. According to EdSite, the 4-year graduation rate in Connecticut is around 85%, but for students classified as English learners, it is around 65%. Why do multilingual students have lower graduation rates? The answer, we're often told, is a function of multilingual learners' inability to engage in rigorous content because they lack sufficient mastery of English. Educational linguists and others remind us there are considerations beyond English proficiency that lead to what many term as underperformance. So it may not be that students classified as English learners lack sufficient mastery of English. Scholars call attention to the limited understanding and engagement of students' multilingualism, which then limits their opportunities for learning. When we had the chance to sit down with school leaders, we asked what they were doing to support multilingual students. We asked how they were working to recognize the students' goals and linguistic resources to ensure equitable access and opportunity.
I'm extremely proud of the team that we have working with them. Our teachers, our kids are advocating for themselves now. We have created procedures for them to get appointments with counselors effectively. We have reshaped the way that we assign classes. We have used the results of your last links. That was something that was not being done before. The ESL classes were leveled by grade and not necessarily by performance. So we transformed that in the process of me being here. So we started using the last link's result as a link to the ESL class that you need to determine the support that you are receiving in the classes that you need. Even challenging kids to exit. Now we're having, yes, you have the level. Now let's have a conversation. You're going to be an LTSS and start using the terms for the teachers as well. We have students that are L's and you have students that are LTSS that even though they have the level 4 or level 5, they are still struggling with the language like I do. I'm a professional. And I'm going to probably keep struggling with the language for a bit. But our kids are served in a way now that I believe it's on the way of becoming a comprehensive approach to their needs.
Lost Links is the name of the English language proficiency test used in Connecticut to assess students' reading, writing, listening, and speaking skills. Students identified as English learners take the test each year. Once they've achieved an overall score of 4 or 5, as well as a 4 or 5 on the reading and writing subtests, they're no longer classified as an English learner. And once they exit, students are monitored for at least 2 years. In discussing their language-related challenges at school, the students restated a deep commitment to their education and about how they are learning to advocate for themselves.
My biggest challenge at school is English. Yeah, because I'm learning English. My first language is Spanish. Yeah, you know. But I'm learning good. Yeah,
But what, sir?
I'm learning good English. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can talk maybe with some people. Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
Is there a specific challenge in class?
yeah, in class. Yeah.
Yeah, like participating or taking notes or reading or writing, like
Listen.
listening.
Yeah, because sometimes I don't understand what they are talking. Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you do when you don't understand the teacher? What do you do? Do you
I ask again, Mister, can you explain it slow? Or, yeah, they explain. It's fine, no problem. Asking me if they don't understand it.
Okay. And what is something you wish your teachers knew about you?
Maybe when I don't understand, they que ellos me entiendan, que a veces no entiendo muy bien lo que hablan. Yeah. The student described struggling to understand his teachers. The other students we interviewed spoke about challenges with speaking in class.
What are your biggest challenges at school?
Sometimes like English, speaking English in front of people is a big challenge more in school.
I want my teacher to know about me. Like, I can participate. Like, I'm scared every time. I really want to participate, but like, I can't. Like, because when I enter into school first, there was like some students that make fun of me, or because I had a problem with my English. So I remember that whenever I'm trying to participate, these stuff like reminding me like I'm scared when I'm participating. So I want my teachers to know about me, like I can participate in class, which is so hard for me to participate.
You can participate.
I'm trying, but like I can't.
What do you think you would help you participate in your classes?
Just I have problem with the students that make fun of me. If they were not here, then like I can participate. I'm trying. Yeah, but the teachers are good. They're really trying hard with us. Yeah, and every time they make me to participate. Yeah.
Do you is it easier to participate in small group versus the whole class?
Exactly. Yes, it's easy for me, but in front of the whole class, I can't participate.
Yet.
Yeah.
Teachers in schools are required by federal law to provide students classified as English learners appropriate language assistance services to become proficient in English. They must also ensure their equal participation in the standard instructional program. In addition to academic engagement, the school leader we heard from acknowledged social and emotional challenges that students face.
When we address the whole child, it's important to understand those differences and just make it a celebration of those, and make it a search for those points where we unify.
The students' responses demonstrated why this is important as they talked about the social challenges of attending school in a new country.
What do you miss most about your last school in your home country?
My friends. Yeah.
In the art, because I'm from the Dominican Republic, I miss my friends, my teachers. And for middle school here, I miss my best friend. She go back to Ecuador, and yeah.
Oh, I miss my classmates. Like, it was so good. It was friendly, and I don't have friends here, but like in Afghanistan, it was so good. We were going like together everywhere. It was fun, and I miss them a lot.
We are so grateful to the students and teachers and school leaders for sharing their experiences with us, for showing us how we can begin to push for appropriate and comprehensive approaches with students classified as English learners, for reminding us that effective communication can be and often is multilingual, and for prompting us to wonder about the potential of multilingual learning spaces. We hope you will join us again to continue learning with and from multilingual students, families, and educators. This podcast is brought to you by the State Education Resource Center. We provide resources, professional learning, and a centralized library to educators, families, and community members. To learn more, please visit ctserc.org. That's ctserc.org. Links to resources will be provided in the show notes. This conversation has been edited. The views of guests are not necessarily the views of the Learning with Multilingual Students podcast or the State Education Resource Center.